Good morning and good evening to Miss Nurfazida. Today we are from Group 16. We like to present our group project, which is the role of Islamic economics toward economic growth. Next, I will introduce my group member. First of all, my name is Clarence Blawan, and second is Scott Bradley, and third we have LV, fourth we have Zira Anak Cheng, and fifth we have Nur Nazira, and last but not least we have Siti Raida.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Nazira Nabila binti Madung, and I would like to talk about the introduction of our topic, which is Islamic economics and its role in driving economic growth. Did you know that the system is rooted in Sharia principles and focuses on equity, justice, and prosperity? It's more than just an economic framework. It's a holistic approach that balances material needs with spiritual well-being. Unlike traditional economic system, Islamic economics ensures a fair distribution of income and addresses societal inequities. One of its standout features is the prohibitions of riba or usury, which is seen as exploitations. Instead, it introduced profit-sharing models like muharaba and musyarakah, where investors and business owners share risk and reward. These models not only stimulate investment but also encourage innovations and boost productivity, leading to sustainable growth. Another essential aspect is income redistribution through zakat and sedekah. This mechanism channel resources to the poor and disadvantaged by increasing their purchasing power and boosting aggregate demand. By doing so, they help reduce poverty and make the economy more inclusive. Ethics and sustainability are at the heart of Islamic economic. Principles like halal and haram ensures that businesses operate in a socially and environmentally responsible way. These focus on moral conduct, attract like-minded investors and customers, while also contributing to long-term economic stability. In summary, Islamic economics promote an inclusive and sustainable system by integrating social justice with economic success. It's a comprehensive approach that fosters both material prosperity and spiritual growth, paving the way for a more harmonious global economy. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Elvi. I will now discuss about the issues. First, prohibition of interest, riba. Islamic economics prohibits riba, promoting profit and loss sharing like mudaraba and musyarakah. However, weak institutional frameworks, inconsistent Sharia compliance, and dominance of conventional system hinder its implementation. Next, wealth redistribution and inequality. Mechanisms like zakat and sadaqah aim to ensure equitable wealth distribution. However, inconsistent enforcement leads to persistent wealth concentration and inequality. Another issue is ethical investment and business practices. Islamic businesses must follow ethical standards, avoiding harm to society and the environment. Weak enforcement and profit-driven motives enable unethical practices. Finally, lack of integration between spiritual and material goals. Islamic economics seek to balance spiritual and material well-being, but policies often prioritize GDP over social justice, ethics, and sustainability, undermining holistic prosperity. Thank you.
Good morning, Miss. Today I will discuss three significant challenges in implementing Islamic economic principles, particularly in financial systems, wealth redistributions, and business practices. Challenge number one, implementing Sharia-compliant financial systems. The first challenge is transitioning to Sharia-compliant financial systems. Islamic finance prohibits interest or riba, which directly conflicts with conventional practices. Alternatives like mudaraba and musharaka do exist, but their adoption requires robust regulatory frameworks and skilled professionals. Moreover, variations in Sharia interpretations across regions complicate international trade and investments. Challenge number 2: weak institutional support for zakat and wealth redistribution. The second challenge revolves around the underutilization of zakat due to fragmented collection systems, limited centralized enforcements, and poor integration into broader welfare programs. Corruption and inefficiencies in zakat fund management further diminish public trust. Strengthening institutional frameworks is essential to maximize the impact of zakat in addressing wealth inequality. Challenge number 3: ethical and sustainable businesses practices. Islamic economics emphasizes ethical practices such as fairness, transparency, and social responsibility. However, enforcement of these principles remains weak. Many businesses prioritize short-term profits, neglecting halal guidelines and engaging in speculative or harmful practices. Limited investor awareness about aligning portfolios with Islamic values worsen this issue. That is all from me. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum and hi. Today I will discuss the evaluation of Islamic economics and its role in fostering economic growth. Roots in Islamic principle. This system has shifted from focusing solely on fairness and social welfare to incorporating growth-oriented strategy like entrepreneurship and innovation while maintaining ethical value. Let's explore how this change has shaped its impact on economic development. Historically, Islamic economics emphasized fairness and social welfare through practice like zakat and the prohibition of riba. Zakat ensures well redistribution to support the less fortunate, promoting social stability. The prohibition of riba eliminates exploitative financial practice, fostering ethical transaction. This principle aims to create a just and balanced economic system rather than prioritizing profit maximizing. In the modern era, Islamic banking and finance have significantly contributed to economic growth. Institutions like the Islamic Development Bank introduced innovative financial instruments such as profit-sharing model like mudarabah and musyarakah to replace interest-based system. This tool finance infrastructure, education, and healthcare projects, demonstrating that economic development can align with Islamic ethical values. Islamic economic uniquely balance economic growth and social equity. On one side, it fosters wealth creation through ethical entrepreneurship and investment. On the other, it reduces poverty and inequality through social finance mechanisms like zakat and wakaf. This dual approach ensures both development and fairness. In summary, Islamic economic has evolved into a model that combines growth with equity. While challenges like global regulatory integration remain, its principle offer a sustainable and inclusive path to economic development. If these hurdles are addressed, Islamic economics could serve as a valuable blueprint for global growth. Thank you.
Hi, good evenings. Next is adaptation of Islamic economics toward economic growth. Firstly, I will share 4 core principles of Islamic economics. Firstly, prohibitions of riba, which is interest. It promotes profit and loss sharings, reduce economic crisis caused by debts. Second is risk sharing. It encourages partnerships like mudarabah, which is profit sharing, and mushrakah, which is joint ventures. Thirdly is ethical investment. This means by prohibits harmful activities, for example, gambling, alcohol, and speculations. And lastly, the core principle of Islamic economic is zakat, which is alms givings. This means by redistributes wealth and reduce inequality and poverty. Next, we will go through the adaptations of Islamic economics toward modern challenges. Firstly is global expansions, which means Islamic finance industry has valued at $3.5 trillion in 2020. Its integration with Singapore dollar, which support poverty reductions, education, and infrastructure through zakat and wakaf. Besides that, it eventually helps in technological advancement, which means it helps blockchains ensure transparency in Sharia compliant transactions. And lastly, it helps adapt in economic resiliences, which help in risk sharing principle to protect against financial crisis. For example, and 2008 crisis. And next we move to contributions of economic Islamic to economic growth. Firstly, for financial inclusions, it helps provide microfinance to underbanked populations. And beside that, it helps in infrastructure developments. For example, we can see Sukuk funds large-scale project at Malaysia and GCC nations. Moreover, there's our entrepreneurship support. It contributes in economic growth to encourage innovations and job creations. And last but not least, in social welfare, Islamic economic helps toward economic growth like instruments like zakat and wakaf to address inequalities.
Hello, my name is Serana Chaing and my metric number is BB22110192, and I will present the conclusion part. Islamic economic is a Sharia-based system emphasizing justice, equity, and prosperity. It focuses on equitable income sharing and poverty reduction while balancing material and spiritual needs through ethical investment practice. Key instruments include profit sharing model, which is mudarabah, and social finance tool, which is zakat and wakaf. Next challenges faced are transitioning from interest-based system, uneven application of zakat leading to wealth concentration, weak enforcement and ethical practice. Opportunity arise from fintech innovation, enhancing Islamic finance operation. Future needs involve developing an international regulatory framework and aligning Islamic economic with sustainable development goals. That's all from us. Thank you.